Hey Internet, it's good to meet you. My name's Haley. I'm a 20-year-old sophomore at a college in a state in the U.S. I live with three housemates, M and C, who are guys and share the room across the hall from me, and E, who shares a room with me. If you already know me, or any of them, then you probably already know that when you put all four of us together in a house, that things can get a little crazy. Add in my daily Skype-a-thon with my boyfriend across the sea, our Skyrim addictions, and my love of online textual roleplay, and my habit of talking to overly clever people on the internet, and you have a lot of, interesting interactions that should probably remain hidden far, far away from the view of any normal outside world. Which is why I'm now going to talk about them on the internet. Now, you may be wondering why I would call my life a sitcom. The answer is quite simple, actually. I don't. However, M does, fairly often, and I admit that there are quite a few things that happen in my life that you would really only expect to happen on TV. But it never actually occurred to me to think of my life like that until he was suggesting attaching a camera to my forehead for all of my Christmas break. See, my now boyfriend, who lives in Europe, in a country that I'm not going to name, was coming to visit me for the first time, and he was going to meet my entire family, and of course M thought that that would be the most hilarious situation ever, and that he would just have to see it, hence the camera. My life, as he put it, was a rom-com waiting to happen. So, welcome to episode 1 of My Life is a Sitcom, Internet. Glad to have you here. Pull up a chair, sit back, and allow me to tell you about my latest only possible on TV moment. See, as an online role player, I'm a big fan of shortcuts. Control-C, V, I, B, and U are really, really useful when you spend as much time on Google Docs as I do. The thing is that V and B are really close to each other on the keyboard, as in, right next to each other. Now, that's normally not an issue, because I normally don't need to paste and bold at the same time, and if I hit one or the other, it doesn't really matter, I can just undo it. The only issue is if you have something on your clipboard that you really shouldn't have there. So, I was attempting to post my character's actions after a bolded post and needed to unbold it. Again, this is like completely normal for me to do. I do it all the time. Except that the night before I had kind of gotten into a bet about my writing. Specifically that I wouldn't be able to write lesbian porn. Now, pride demanded that I set the person making the bet straight. So, of course, I did it. I wrote a lesbian porn epic, copy-pasted it to an email, and then forgot it was on the clipboard. So, remember how V and B are right next to each other? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can guess what happened next. Imagine my horror as I saw the full epic of my lesbian romp appear on the screen before me. Like any sane person, I tried to Control-Z it away, and that's when Google froze from having too much to do. Now, this would have to happen when there are others on the Google Doc already reading through the new posts. Specifically, this would have to happen while M was sitting on the couch next to me reading the exact same Google Doc. And that's about when the screaming started. As soon as the screen unfroze, I began deleting it, hurriedly backspacing through the almost 4 pages of writing to avoid another shortcut mistake, all the while screaming at him not to read the post that was there, while another one of the RPers was asking what was going on. Oh, and another thing, Internet. Part of the bet was that I would be involved. So yes, I posted lesbian porn to a pony roleplay with my name in it. I am just that awesome. Aren't you so glad you know me? Of course, the other readers, they had to ask me to put it back. For some reason, the story was just compelling, I guess. So, after some editing to remove my name and a few details that I just didn't really need the whole world to know, and quite a bit of peer pressure from M and the other RPers, I reposted, much to the amusement of everyone else, who thought it was rather, to quote my internet friend Finn, splendid. So welcome to my life, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Welcome to my life. Hey guys, so My Life as a Sitcom is going to be updating every Sunday, as long as there's something awesomely interesting to tell you about. So feel free to subscribe to my channel. I sometimes also post videos of myself singing and playing guitar if you're interested. Anyway, hope to see you again soon. Bye!